Welcome back to Tales from the Empty Nest. She's Mama.
He's big boy.
We're just a couple of empty nesters. We like to talk about empty nest stuff. We like to pull and lit. We like to travel. We like to eat. We like to drink. Matter of fact, Mama right now has a massive
pour
glass of wine. That's the most generous pour of wine I've ever seen in my life. We may not make it through the show if Mama finishes all that. I believe we're on episode 7.
Oh, wow.
It's either episode 6 or episode 7. It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out when I post it. But that's pretty good. It doesn't feel like we've done that many episodes.
I don't know how we have much more to talk about.
Oh, please. There's always stuff to talk about. One thing we can talk about is that pool and lit season is starting to wind down.
Womp, womp.
I know. Terrible. One of our most favorite times of the year is spending as much time as we can out in the pool. And I don't think it's over. It's not over.
It's not over yet. It's just a different vibe because that sun hits different this time of year. And also we were cheated because we had a really, really rainy summer this year. So
I think
we got shorted.
Early in the summer, the weather was kind of crazy. And it wasn't that it didn't get hot and sunny. It was just that it was almost exclusively in the middle of the week. And then towards the weekend, the weather would cool off a little bit. We'd get the rain. We'd get the lower temperatures. Not as much sun. There'd be a lot of clouds. So, it was kind of a weird weather year for us as far as pool and lit goes. This weekend was actually pretty good. I think
it was nice.
I think Saturday was 88, 89 degrees, something like that. And then
yesterday was awesome.
It was hot. It was 95, 96 degrees yesterday, which is nuts because the way the sun rolls in the sky now, it's way to the south. Like it's not even directly over the top of us anymore.
We both got burned.
We did. we it's been a while since we've been out in the actual sun. Like we've swam a lot, I feel like. We've used the pool, used the hot tub, but we just haven't been in the sun like that. And so we both got burnt. But I think the year we got the pool, we didn't open the pool until October.
Yeah, because it wasn't done until September, really.
No, it wasn't done until October.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The pool was opened in October, and we swam 2 or 3 times, I think.
Yeah.
So it's possible that we still have a few more weekends. And I was looking ahead at the weather. They're pullable if they hold, which you never know around this time of year what the weather's actually going to do. But I think the question is, and we get this question a lot,
what do y'all do?
What do we do?
Yeah.
When we can't pull and lit. And I think there's like a transitional thing to that question. Like we will start just getting in the hot tub.
Right. Yeah.
Like it'll be warm enough that you can just get in the hot tub. You don't even necessarily need to turn the hot tub on. You just utilize the hot tub to be in the water and be out in the sun and watch games and all that stuff.
Or you warm it up just a little.
Just a little.
Yeah.
So we'll do that at some point when it gets to that point, and I think we've already kind of dipped into that a little bit.
So what we do legit on Saturdays, when it's not pool and lit weather, is we'll go sit under the patio and start a fire and watch football. That's usually our Saturday thing. And if it's just torrential like rain or wind or just something horrible, then we'll bunker down in the basement. But those are few times that's ever happened. But Sundays is the kicker because we're not huge NFL fans. I watch the Cowboys. But Sundays, when we can't pull and lit, we usually like to go like a brunch or find a bar and, just watch some sports at the bar and
have some beers.
Yeah.
Eat like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
We had
so that's what we do.
We had one year where it rained so much in May. In May, usually we can pull usually in May, but it rained so much in May that we just invented like this new thing, and I don't think we gave a name to it, but
we found a place that had cheap buckets of beer.
Yeah, and it's like not far from the house. Yeah, and we would go and just sit there from like 11 o'clock till 10 o'clock at night and we would eat like 4 different times.
And go through a couple rounds of friends. People would come
different
out and
friends
hang out
would
with
come.
us.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, if we're not pulling Lytton, we'll hybrid, which is, get up under the patio and start a fire, get the hot tub going. If it's really, really cold during football season, we'll just watch down in the basement. So yeah, but what do we do outside of that, I think, is probably the question everybody has. And I think one thing we did last year and we're going to do this year, we're going to travel. We're going to go to Mexico for a few days in December, the very beginning of December. Mama's birthday is at the beginning of December. And so we used to do Fredericksburg trips during that time. Right. And we'd zip over to Austin usually for a night or two and have a nice dinner and stuff like that. But lately, this last year, we did not do that.
Because our kids are older, so Fredericksburg, we were a little closer to home. We could leave. They were at the age where we could leave them alone, but we still were like not in a different country. So that's I think why we changed that up a little bit. And it's also our anniversary in December, so we kind of killed 2 birds with one stone and do like a nicer trip. Now that our kids are like completely adults and out of the way, so we can venture out a little further now.
Yeah, so we'll travel a little in December. Obviously, we go to football games and things like that as well, so some weekends we'll be out of town for that stuff. But when we start looking in like January, February, when the weather here is just really gross.
I'm going to say right now, those are depressing months for me. It is hard to like...
It's hard to want to be
vibe.
Outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you just want to...
Those are more basement or go out to the bar.
Yeah, I think the only way to be hype during those months is to go out to a bar somewhere.
Do some day drinking, go to bed early. There's not really many sports on, that we really enjoy.
I mean, the NFL is on pretty much. I mean, college football winds down at some point. Hockey, I guess, is okay to watch, like if you're at a bar or you're at the games. But it's not, to me, I don't just like sit at home and watch hockey. So,
yeah.
Those are tough months, and I think that's probably where we spend way too much money.
Right. And this was our first year where we had, this year was the first year we actually had to find things to do because our son would be gearing up for baseball.
That's right.
He'd start playing baseball in February, so we had something to keep us busy. So this was the first year we're like, oh, this kind of sucks.
It's also the first year we had baseball tickets, and so we went to Las Vegas for a few days when Texas was out there at the Las Vegas, whatever the heck it's called, sort of preseason tournament thing. So we find stuff to do, but we're not just a one-trick pony. We can do more than pool and lit. We can hang out at bars and drink and eat all day with the best of them. So that's probably as the weather starts to turn on us, that's what y'all will see more content of, is us either in the basement or us eating and drinking at restaurants. And
I might have to start wearing bikinis in the basement or something.
Yeah, I think you should. I think that would make a lot of our fans happy, a lot of our followers.
Because they definitely don't want to see you eat.
I know. I know. Yeah, too funny. Somebody commented today that they don't follow us to watch me eat dinner. They follow us to see her in her bathing suit, which, I mean, that's fair. I think the ladies probably follow us to watch me eat dinner. So
I like to watch you eat all your dinner.
Exactly. So I think the women that are following us, it's because they do like to watch me eat. So we're gonna make sure that we take care of everybody that invests in us. We're gonna give back to them. So yeah, man, pool and lit season. It is what it is. We'll just keep hanging on as long as we can.
Yeah.
And I can get in the hot tub. I mean, we have sat in the hot tub when it was snowing.
Yeah, that's true.
So like, I have nothing against that whatsoever. I can 100% always use that hot tub. So we'll see how it goes. Blue Room update. Exciting news on the Blue Room. We've been talking about this. Well, first of all, we talked about what do we do with our extra rooms, and we got a lot of feedback. We got feedback ranging from rent it out to college students in town to rent it to porn groups so they can come in and have sex in your room and then leave and you get paid a lot. We've had turn it into a red room. We've had turning it into a way. I mean, just like almost anything you can think of, we got a lot of feedback on that.
And honestly, for us, the necessity at the time was make it into a guest room.
Yeah.
Because we have some guests coming. But we have another room that we need to convert.
Yeah, so maybe we'll turn that into
we'll do one room at a time.
We'll turn that into our sex dungeon room that so many people wanted.
But the blue room, it was a lot of fun. I got to see a different side of myself. Like, I really enjoy decorating. I didn't know how much fun I had doing that. So, yeah.
You did.
I went crazy. It was fun. I kind of wish I did that for a living. If there was a market in that, I'm sure there is.
There is a market in that, but I don't know how you.
A lot of fun.
I don't know what the barriers to entry are, but there's definitely people that get paid to decorate people's dwellings. But yeah, you did a really good job. Like, this room has been painted blue for several years. Even though she swears she didn't like it at the beginning, she agreed to that color. I painted the room. She then became very upset with the color of that room.
Yeah, did not like it. It didn't look like what it did on the little swatch.
Anyways.
So we kind of converted that. I was like, what can I do with this? I love Pinterest. Pinterest is awesome. But anyway, we did a Southwestern vibe, I guess you could say. So it's pretty cute. It looks really good. The oranges, the blues, and it's pretty. I like it.
Yeah, we actually had some guests stay a little bit over the weekend, and
ones we feel comfortable with that I could say I want 100% honest feedback, and it was good feedback. So
yeah, we bought ourselves a new mattress to go in our room, and we moved our old one in there, and both of them sleep numbers. Our new one has air conditioning, which is pretty badass.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Yeah, I've been sleeping great since we got that thing.
Especially at my age, when you get those middle of the night sweats. So yeah, that was great. You love me talking about that, don't you?
Always got to bring up some.
I'm getting older. That's part of being an empty nester. You're of that age. I mean, come on. So the cooling feature is awesome.
The cooling feature is awesome. I constantly am in menopause. It's called being a man. And
not menopause, pre-menopause. Well, you might be menopause.
And being a big boy, it's hot. So I love that thing. It's the greatest thing I've ever bought, I feel like. So yeah, man, the room looks great. I think it does look really good. You did a great job on that, and our friends commented on how comfortable it was in there, how easy it was to sleep, and dark and cool, and it is cool. It's like the coldest room in the house.
I know. When we had to go to that room, I think we slept in there 2 nights while our new mattress was in the works of getting delivered. So we had to kind of rearrange for 2 nights. We were like, shoot, we should make this our room. It's so cold.
Yeah. It's not as big.
No wonder our daughter never left that room.
Exactly.
It was so cold and dark.
Not as big, but it has a bathroom, and it's got room for the bed. So, I mean, it's fine with me. I'll move back in there, babe. I don't care. I went out of town. Here's something that happened last week. If you listen to us a lot, you notice we didn't drop an episode last week. I went out of town for business Monday through Wednesday, and it kind of made me think, like, man, being apart kind of sucks, man. Like, when your kids are grown up and you get kind of reattached to your spouse, it kind of sucks. And it wasn't that long, but it was and for me, it was probably a lot easier because I was with people. You were kind of just hanging out by yourself.
Yeah. So our son's birthday was Monday. So you left on Monday, and his birthday was Monday. So I took him and his girlfriend out to eat. And then I asked if, they wanted to come back to the house after dinner, which I thought was weird because usually he's like, no, I know, I'll do whatever. I need to go get this and this done. And he was like, yeah, I'll come back and hang out. And then he came back and hang out. Him and his girlfriend hung out for a little bit, and I was going, man, that's like an hour in. Oh, man, it's like 2 hours in. They're still hanging with me, which is abnormal. And I asked him, I said, man, you're staying with me for a while. And he says, yeah, I feel bad. I just don't want to leave you alone. So that made me feel good. Like, that's we raised the little boy good.
Yeah.
He didn't want to leave his mama alone. He was concerned about me being alone in the house. So And that was the first time I had ever been alone. First time I have ever been alone without the children in the house or a big dog. Our dog passed away a couple years ago.
Yeah, because
that was the first time, and it was pretty. I got to hang out with our daughter on Wednesday night, but Tuesday night was probably the loneliest night. It was just me and our cat, and that was it.
Just holding it down.
Just me and the girl, and it just was a different time. I've never been alone like that before.
Well, so you have, like, back at the beginning of our marriage.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, when you had to get deployed, I forgot about that.
But yeah, like, you knew that was coming and whatever. Yeah, I mean, it was probably bad then too, but I don't know. I think after you've been with somebody for 20-something years, which we have,
you here.
And now we like each other again. It sucks. It sucks being apart, even if it's just for a few days.
Right, and then the empty nest part. It's like when your spouse does go on those trips, you don't have your children there anymore, so it's like just. Yeah, you
always had stuff to keep you busy and all that. And plus, like, you had somebody in the house, that's fair. So yeah, I thought I'm glad you made it through that.
I know, me too. Glad you came home.
I'm glad I came home too. No place like home. And honestly, again, I like you so much now that I missed you.
No,
even after like
little built-in best friends, aren't we?
Yeah, like best friends. It's tough when your best friends go away for a few days. So, I don't. I used to like traveling for business. It was almost like a break for me, not from you necessarily, but
I get it. We've touched on this. Is why we did our like girls' night, or I would go out with friends and you go out with friends. You know, so it's a good little break to get away from that. The
monotony of the home and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But now I'm not a fan at all. I don't want to go anywhere without you. So
don't.
Well, sometimes I have to. That's the bad part about it.
You.
Well, I could bring you with me now.
Yeah, that's fair.
If we had to plan it a little better, and that's the problem. I think a lot of times when I travel, it's
kind of
I wouldn't say it's last minute, but it's definitely not like planned 6 months in advance or anything
I need like
that.
a month to 6 weeks.
Yeah, see, that's your problem.
Yeah, that's my.
Anybody else out there go through that, like with your spouse that you absolutely love and is your best friend now? Do y'all miss each other and stuff really quickly? I don't know. Jump on our webpage. We got a contact form. Let us know, or follow us on TikTok. Let us know there. We talk about this kind of stuff all the time in between bikinis, bikini pics, and bikini videos, and me eating videos. Well, you know what's funny is I make fun of you for eating all the time on the videos.
But man, when it comes to dinner,
that's a good video of me eating dinner.
See, you're built different than me. I have got to eat, and I don't know if this is for anyone that's listening to this for the first time. I'm a type 1 diabetic, so I don't know if it's something that's just geared in me that I got to kind of keep steady to kind of keep those blood sugars right, and that's just how I've developed my eating schedule, I guess. But I got to eat like 2 to 3 hours every 2 to 3 hours. I feel like I'm gonna die, even though I'm not.
And
I feel like I'm gonna die. He can fast forever. So when you guys see him eat, that is literally his first meal of the day. So he's getting down on that meal.
Yeah, I'm destroying it. And
I've eaten multiple times up till that point. He has not.
Yeah, so we're very different eaters, and I mean, I guess it works. We figure it out. Like, it's crazy. Sometimes, usually on Sundays, we'll go for our walk on Sunday morning, and a lot of times there's a Whataburger like right down the street. We'll walk down there, pick up breakfast, and eat while we're there. And I'll just get a little biscuit sandwich thing, and she does basically the same, like some kind of little sandwich thing.
The little burger.
Yeah, she likes that little burger thing here lately, the little breakfast burger. But point being, we're not eating a ton.
Yeah.
But I get full, and then it's like noon, and she's like going, "Oh my God, I'm so hungry."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "How? We literally just ate like 2 hours ago."
My metabolism's just different.
Yeah, I guess so. We're definitely
I burned
different.
through that real quick.
But yeah, I mean, I've fasted for the longest I've ever fasted was 7 days.
Yep.
And that was pretty crazy.
And that was pretty scary, actually.
What was scary about it? It was awesome. I
was
didn't feel bad.
But anyway, so when you guys see his videos, he is like loving his food. Because that is the first meal he's had all day.
So all you dudes that are just following us to see Mama half naked, don't be mean to me. Let me have my dinner meal thing, because that's an exciting part of my day. Is that food? So hall passes, babe. Let's talk about hall passes. So I don't even know
how it started.
Well, no, I know how our original like hall pass thing started, but I don't know what made me think of this. I think it's a good topic. Random. Yeah, I think it's a good topic. No, something happened. Something happened where I was like, oh yeah, hall passes. We used to talk about that all the time. So back when we first got married. Oh, I know what it was. It was when we were talking about like what we find attractive, and how I said I've always feel like I've found older women attractive, and I couldn't really point to anything.
They weren't really all that. Okay,
no, ahead. They are.
Okay.
So anyway, they're at least 10 years older than me. More than that, I think. Anyways, doesn't matter. So back when we first got married, we used to always joke that we had this list of hall passes, and I think we said we could have 5 or something like that.
And to be fair, these were we knew these would never happen.
Yeah, that's why we did it.
Like act upon hall passes.
Yeah, it wasn't
kind
like
of just
it wasn't
here's
like
what I like kind of thing.
Yeah, it wasn't like so and so's wife or you know, like people we really knew.
Yeah, these weren't really act upon hall passes.
Yeah, so anyway. It made me think, like, as we had that conversation on the last show, like, have your hall passes changed? And do you even remember who your hall pass people were?
I do remember my hall pass.
All right, who were your hall pass people?
So we got married in '99. So you have to think I think it was a pretty good conversation, like early marriage. And I don't know how it came up. Just something funny.
Yeah,
you know?
Just something fun.
We love to talk about kind of off the topic things. But mine was Brad Pitt.
So you just had one.
Yeah.
Just Brad Pitt. That's all you needed.
Yep.
So the deal was.
But he wouldn't be my hall pass now.
Well, I don't
know who my hall pass would be now.
That's what I think is interesting. So the deal was, and the joke was, we didn't have to. We could pick whoever we want, but like they had to want to be with you, and if that was the case, then you could take your hall pass.
Yeah,
and
Brad Pitt would never want to be with me. So. That's why it's funny.
That was like our built-in insurance to not mess up. Was we picked people that were probably never gonna want us. Probably people we would never run across. So Brad Pitt was yours. You didn't have any more than that, huh?
So cliche. Yeah.
I mean, Brad Pitt, probably a pretty hot dude back in 1999 for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a heartthrob, right?
Yeah.
Like,
oh hell yeah!
Women were down with them. So women were prepared to leave their husbands for Brad Pitt for one 30-minute sesh with Brad Pitt.
What's the name of that movie where the guy? It's Robert Redford, which rest in peace. He just passed away.
Yeah, he did just pass away.
But wasn't it a Robert Redford movie where he paid to sleep with Demi Moore or something? Or was this
Robert Redford did, but Brad Pitt wasn't in that movie.
I know Brad Pitt, but I'm just saying that could be a thing where he just paid to sleep with me one night.
Yeah, exactly. And like we're just at the craps table.
And what's his name's in it too?
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the husband.
He's the husband.
Yeah. Yeah, so
I think you just let me.
Yeah, I just let you.
You wouldn't be all weird like he would.
Yeah, I'd just let you. I'd be like, go for it. That's awesome.
Some money.
But my hall pass, and I think we said we could have 5. I don't know that I ever like made a list of 5, but I had 2 for sure. Selma Hayek and Jennifer Aniston.
She might be my hall pass now.
And those women, I can't swear to it because it's not in front of me, but those women I feel like are at least 10 years older than me, which would have made them in their 30s.
Yeah.
Back when we got married.
I don't think Jennifer Aniston's quite 10 years older than you, but Salma Hayek definitely is.
So anyway, like that just reinforces what I said last show, which is that I've always found like older women attractive.
Yeah.
And Go for it. What do we got? You just had an epiphany.
Who's
an
the
epiphany.
football person I've always had the hots for?
The football person you've always had the hots for.
The coach.
Oh, Nick Saban.
Yeah.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, Roll Tide, baby.
Mama
you
would
can
be
Roll Tide on me any day.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Mama has always.
I have had a crush on Nick Saban for a long time.
I think you would.
He's older than me
By a lot, but I think you don't realize how little that dude is.
I know he's little.
I think that would be a problem.
Handsome.
I'm not saying he's not a handsome looking guy. Like, he's well put together.
I know. You know I like tall men, so that's why you're questioning this. But
yeah,
man,
I'm saying,
there's
like,
something about him.
I think if you actually were in a room with him, you might be kind of disappointed.
I don't know. It's the way he talks and the way he carries himself. I like it.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And now I get to see him every Saturday.
Well, that goes to it. We'll talk about that here in a minute. We'll talk about outkicking coverage in a minute, because that was something that got brought up this week. But I think, to your point, there's something about him. Like, he's not necessarily
something about him.
Yeah.
Like, I usually don't like short men. Yeah, that's fair.
And he's he's not a big dude at all.
There's just something.
He's highly successful. Maybe that's part of it.
I don't know. There's
Super
something else.
successful.
Just the way he talks. I don't know. He's just so. Okay, stop. We need to stop right now. We're gonna have to cut
Mama's
the show
like
short.
taking her clothes off and stuff.
But no, I could get down with you. I mean, I would. Salma Hayek's hot.
She is. She's still
Freaking
hot. She is still hot, and I don't like.
Voluptuous.
She is not perfect. She probably never was. I don't know. She was pretty perfect, like back in the day. Like back when she kind of came on the scene, she was pretty perfect. But she's not anymore. But she's still, to me, very attractive.
Yeah.
And
She's
same
a
thing with
good-looking
Jennifer
woman.
Aniston. I think Jennifer Aniston is, even though she's done some stuff, she's had some. I think she's had some work done that
Shouldn't
I'm.
have done as much work on her
Yeah,
face,
I'm not a huge
man.
fan of it, but I still think she's a very attractive
Yeah.
woman. So those were two for me for sure, and I may have had other ones, but I can't remember them off the top of my head.
I think I had anyone else. I can't think of anyone.
So Jennifer, Selma, if y'all want to come and do some pulling lit, we can pop it off. We can have a great time, because that's the rule.
I'll help entertain.
Yeah, you can bring us drinks.
Yeah.
You can join us, babe. Honestly, I'm
okay.
down with that. Yeah.
I like
So yeah, you do. You actually do. So, okay, so Nick Saban is he still one for you then? Like, he wasn't.
That was never a stated one in the beginning.
Fair enough, but I'm saying today.
I've always told you I had a little crush on him.
Fair enough.
So
any other crushes you would have today?
What's his name? He's in The Notebook.
You talking about the Gosling?
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling?
Ryan Gosling's a good one.
And he's younger than you, no?
I
About
think
the same?
he's my age.
Oh, we might have to Google that.
I'm Googling this right now.
I feel like
we'll get back to you.
Yeah, I feel like he's
I feel like he's
younger.
my age.
I don't think so, babe.
Ryan.
So, I guess the other thing is, like, I think there's actually people
He's
that
44.
Oh,
He is
damn.
actually a month older than me.
Oh my God.
Literally.
Man, you nailed
Told
that.
you.
So all that crap you were talking about older men is just false facts. You like them right at your age, or Nick Saban,
Oh yeah.
and
I
not
don't like them younger though.
they can't be younger.
They cannot be younger.
He qualifies because he's a month older.
I
than-
do not like younger. It's got to be my age or older.
Well, I think when you get to your mid 40s, I think there could be a broad range of ages that is technically
Close to my
your
age.
age.
Yeah, that's fair.
that see
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Hmm. But I'm not like one who's like, oh, I got a 20-something-year-old crush or
Not
boyfriend.
yet. Not yet.
Like, no, that
Not
does
yet.
no, that does not interest me. That's not a man.
It's not.
No,
What if he's really successful?
no,
What if he's like a
No.
entrepreneur and has tons of money?
not interested.
Not a man?
Nope.
I don't believe that at all.
I do not find men way younger than me attractive.
Maybe that's just because so many of the men that are younger than you are shitbags. They're not
the same.
Well, that's what
They
I'm saying.
don't make men. They do not make men the same.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But it's not the age. It's just the way they It's the way some of them carry
We're
themselves.
dwelling too much on this.
No, we're not.
My
You
age
cannot
or
do
older.
that. You can't like. This is a discussion show. We're not gonna like say we're dwelling too much on things.
I just don't feel like the men in their 20s now are not the same as the men in their 20s when I was in my 20s.
That's probably true for like almost any generation.
Just gonna say that.
It's just different. They have a different set of things that they're worried about, and so we won't get into that because I think that's probably like a whole 2 hour
that's a
show.
whole nother.
Yeah,
We might lose viewers on that one.
I don't think we lose viewers, but anyway. But I think some people actually do hall passes. Like I think there's like a
right,
a
and that's a
contingent-
slippery slope.
yeah. Talk
But
about
no, No, we won't ever do that
it. But talk about it. Why wouldn't we do that?
because that's opening yourself up to like we value each other.
You think so? Let me back up and ask you this. You say we value each other, so we wouldn't do that. Do you feel like the people that do that don't value each other, or do you just feel like they are comfortable and they don't have the same worry that
I can't speak for how they feel. I mean, it works for some people, and it's probably a very, very small
sure
percentage
sure
that it works for. But the point is once you cross that line, there's no going back.
I think it's something that you have to have, like, it's like we were talking about, are we swingers? We're not swingers, but we may be when we get older, right?
Yeah.
But even then, we're going to have, like, a very strict set of rules. Or maybe they're not even strict, but there's, like, a set of rules you have to follow. Like, you can't just...
Well, I feel like you don't talk about it.
What do you mean you feel like we don't talk about it?
You say, okay, this we're going to test this out, and you go do it. But you don't talk to each other about the experience you had.
Yeah, I think if you're the
completely keep it separate.
Yeah, because I think that I agree. Because I think like if I was to say, go, you got a hall pass, go do what you want, Mama.
And then I come home and you ask me questions,
and then I start asking you tons of questions like that. That's
no,
yeah, exactly, because it puts you it'll put you on the defensive.
It happened, but it didn't happen. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it's a what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas type of thing with the hall pass. So hey,
I think that's how you have to be successful if you entertain that type of.
Or the other thing I would say is if both, I think you could talk about it if it was just an open relationship where you like, let's say we were hall passy or whatever, you can go do what you want, but I could go do what I want too. And then it might be like a game to like just talk about it and talk about how like maybe you bagged a hot dude and then I'd be like, well, maybe I bagged like a hot chick or something. I'm just saying.
Man, we found out something we're different about. Nope.
We're different on that?
Yep.
Like you would just want to not even talk about it.
Yep.
That seems
completely keep it different. Separate things.
So like
I don't want to be compared. And I don't want to hear how you had a better time or this person did a better thing. You just keep that to yourself.
Yeah, but so let me ask you this though. But you would you tell me that you were going on a date?
Yeah, we would always let each other know.
Okay.
But I would never want to sit here and dwell on the
details.
The details.
That's fair.
I don't want to hear the details. I don't want to hear, oh, she did this, oh, she did that, because then you're comparing, and then there's jealousy that's formed. So I feel if you ever did something like that, to be successful at it and enjoy it, is you just go and do it.
You just have to
and
do it.
The person knows you did it, but we're not going to sit here and discuss that.
It's like a unspoken thing.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. That's interesting.
That's how I feel. I bet you wish you poured a bigger glass.
I do wish I poured a bigger glass because I'm out.
You had a bitch pour.
And Mama's got.
You're done.
Mama's got
still
like a full glass.
About a third.
And she's been drinking that the whole time too. So it's okay. We're not that far from the end of the show. So I know I'm not the hot one in our relationship,
baby.
I know. I mean,
but people say that, but they did not see you they say you outkicked your coverage, blah, 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 blah. Things have developed different in our lives. You've encountered so many different random, like, medical issues, things of this and that, and they did not see what you looked like. Well, there is a TikTok that does represent what you look like when you were younger. You were a hottie. A hottie bagged a hottie. So you looked really good. So they can't sit here and judge anything. And I also think, in my opinion, you're a very handsome man. You're more distinguished and you look hot. Your shoulders are bigger than I've ever seen them, which is something I'm very attracted to. So they just don't get the whole picture.
Well,
They
thank you for like
And
all the
I love
words of affirmation.
bald heads.
Always
I love
had
no
that.
hair.
I've been bald, folks, since I was 19 years old, and it's totally by choice.
And that was one thing that really, really was attractive to me when I first met you. And I don't know why.
Anyway, Mama is clearly defensive about this subject.
I am. I'm very defensive about this subject. I don't like it when they say that. But,
Why-
I mean,
why-
it's a compliment.
Why do you not like it?
It's a compliment for somebody to say that because obviously they think that I'm good looking, obviously, to say that. But, and that makes me feel good. But it's like you're insulting my taste in men. And I don't know. You're a freaking hottie.
You did just pass on. You did just say that Brad Pitt's not on your list anymore, and Nick Saban is.
Yeah, right. So,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
what do you mean?
I think most people would probably find that a weird stance to take.
Okay, so
on
today's
attraction.
Brad Pitt.
I don't. Do you think today's Brad Pitt is not hotter than today's Nick Saban?
Yes.
You really believe that?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Man, Brad Pitt is fallen.
Yeah.
The empire of
He's
Pitt.
let himself go.
I
Watch
even,
College Game Day.
I haven't even seen that guy in a long time. But anyway, so back to the subject of outkicking coverage. There's a lot of dudes that outkick their coverage, and
But
despite what most people, all these people see today,
his looks.
that we
Talk
that,
about looks.
no, let me finish. All these people see today that we have, nice cars, we have a nice house, we have a nice pool, we have all this nice stuff today. When me and Mama started dating, neither one of us had shit.
Nope.
We didn't have nothing.
We went to Church's Chicken and got their special
Chicken fried steak,
$1.99.
$1.99.
We ate for $5.
We
would split a foot-long sub for $5.
We used to have
It was all based on love.
We used to have a monthly grocery budget of like $220 or something.
$150. $150.
$150
Yeah.
for a month of food, and somehow we figured out how to make that work. So I think if I had always been rich, maybe I might go, yeah, maybe she's just using me for the money. But I know that's 100% not it. That might be why you're still here, but it ain't why you were there in the first place.
So I will say the first thing between me and you for me was attraction. I remember seeing you and thinking you're very attractive. Second thing was how you were so involved in caring for me and my diabetes, my family, just caring for me compared to a previous boyfriend I had. And I knew that you would take care of me because of how much you cared for those things. So when people say they outkick their coverage, I feel like stereotypically they're implying looks. And
they probably are.
And right. And like I said, it wasn't
I'm
looks.
We've been together for 27 years.
Yeah, it wasn't just looks.
I don't look the same.
Right.
That's
we don't look the
100%.
same. So, but there was a lot more that went into loving you. And it did start with looks, but you were a very caring person, and I knew you would take care of me. You would take care of a family, and you'd be the person that just was the person of the household, so.
Yeah. I mean, I think all that's fair.
Yeah.
And I also think it's weird that people think people would get married. Like, do people get married based on looks? Like, do people go, well, I've been dating this person for a year and a half, and they're super hot.
Attraction,
like, no. I'm not saying that I'm not trying to marginalize attractiveness, because I clearly believe that is super important. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, like, people don't go, I'm marrying this person because they're hot, right?
Right.
Like, they surely.
Well,
I mean, that's the thing that probably, like you said, when we told our story, like, I saw him and I thought he was attractive, and whatever.
Right. And if I met you and you were like
attractive,
a big douchebag, I'd be like,
you probably wouldn't go forward.
You start to not look as cute.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I think people look different just by the way they carry themselves. Like, there's that Shallow Hal movie. That was a funny movie about kind of that concept where, people can be physically very attractive, but they act a certain way and they're not as attractive.
Well, just hearing it from our daughter with her little dating experiences, same thing.
Yeah.
They vibe off each other with how they look, and then they get to know each other, and she's like, ew, Mom, no. So, yeah, it can kill the attractiveness real quick.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, same thing. Like, I said it. Young women, they've got, like, way closer to perfect bodies than older women, but they also act really weird to me. Mm-hmm. And that's not attractive to me. So, like, they can ruin what they look like in, like, 10 seconds just by talking.
So, at the end of the day, did you outkick your coverage?
I don't think I outkicked my coverage. I think, you're super hot, and you've been a good wife and a good mother and all those things. You're fun. Like, I like you. But I don't know that you're, like, way above me or anything.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Just the way your tone is.
I mean, if anything, you outkicked your coverage. That's the way I look at it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, that's the way I look at it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think we're just in it because we love each other.
Yeah, we're in it together. That's all that matters. And yeah, but I do think it's funny that people will see, they'll see 48-year-old and 44-year-old us and where we are today.
Right.
And in fairness, they don't know. Most of those people that comment on stuff, they don't know.
We do that too to other people. Oh,
sure.
You outkicked your coverage.
We talked about that. We talked about that last time.
It's just a joking thing to say.
Yeah.
Anyway, we just thought it was something that we would touch upon.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was, I think there's a lot, I see them on TikTok all the time. Dudes that have massively outkicked their coverage, and honestly,
there are some.
Honestly, like, if you feel like I've outkicked my coverage, I wear that as like a badge of honor. I'm one of the lucky ones that was able to outkick their coverage, and to me, that just makes me way better than you.
Oh,
not you.
Oh,
like you out there that are judging and saying I'm outkicking my coverage. Well, you're just jealous because I outkick my coverage.
There's something underlying.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah, so anyway, I thought we'd talk about that. We did. Obviously, we talked about that. I don't think we either one of us outkicked our coverage. I think we've, I don't know. I think you've gotten hotter over time. I've gotten richer over time.
Hey,
and I'm not rich, by the way. That's another thing.
You've
like, we are not like rich at all.
Rich in love.
We are way more comfortable than we used to be, but we are not like loaded down with money or anything crazy like that. So that can't be it. It's probably, honestly, it's how much good food I can cook for her.
I know, man.
And
feed me and rub my back and my neck.
Yeah.
Give me some good sex, and we're good.
Yeah, and I do all that stuff. I check off all those boxes, and I also do my own laundry.
Yep.
That's another thing someone commented on that video where you were talking about how I have to clean the house on the weekends. Mm-hmm. Someone was like, "Oh, so it's her job to clean the house?" Like, kind of like, you know, and so I do a lot of stuff around the house. Just so y'all know, I do my own laundry. I cook every single meal we ever eat. I clean dishes up in this piece.
Yeah, we did kind of get in a little tiff yesterday, and I was like, "Hey, I need you to come do this, this, and this." And you sure enough helped me with all my requests.
Yeah, I help out anytime she asks for help. Something you got to know about Mama is she is psycho when it comes to cleanliness.
I wish I wasn't, but man.
We have people come into our house when she thinks the house looks absolutely destroyed, and they say, like, this is the cleanest house I've ever been in. That is Mama.
And I refuse to get a housekeeper.
I know. I've told her. I said, let's get a housekeeper. You don't have to do all this stuff. She won't do it.
I will do a better job.
So, again, some more context into our life, which we've opened up to people, which means we'll get comments like that, which I think is fair. I'm not complaining.
I got to get my chores done before we do a Sunday pull and lit. So when you see us pull and lit on Sunday, just know I've been busting my ass for like 3 hours prior.
Yeah, and I am not psycho about cleanliness. I don't want like dirtiness, but I'm not like.
That's probably the one little fight, the little tiff we have currently without the kids is the little cleaning.
I agree,
issues.
But you've gotten so much better.
I have. I've tried.
She used to, like, I would put something someplace where she didn't like it, and it would immediately get moved.
I need everything in its spot.
And now I can leave stuff for days at times before she hides it from me.
I have a 3-day threshold now.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like it's more than that even sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, man.
So
a lot better.
Our son's birthday was last Monday. My birthday was the Monday before that. And one of the things that Mama got me, well, actually, I think the only thing you got me, which is fine. I'm not complaining.
Because we
get gifts all year long. Well, we just do what we want.
We just do what we want all year long.
So I had seen where Bluebell ice cream was coming out with a pecan pie flavored ice cream. And I love pecan pie and I love ice cream. And so I kept telling Mama, I kept saying, man, I'm trying to get this on the HEB app, but it's not on there. And so she actually ran into the store and got a half gallon of it for my birthday. And we posted a video and said, oh, man, pecan pie ice cream. And a lot of people asked us to review it. And I ate the whole damn thing up before we could actually shoot a video of a review. So I thought we would give our comments on the pecan pie ice cream.
Yeah. So I'm not a big ice cream person. I tasted it and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. I love pecan pie. So, it was pretty good. Our son, when he came over to the house after his birthday, he had some and he's like, it ain't the best. It just kind of tastes kind of artificial. And then I'll let you give your review.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think it's got so my first thing was like, I'm going to open this up and I'm going to get some scoops and there's going to be like pieces of the pie crust in there.
If you're calling it pecan pie.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it's called? Pecan pie?
No, it is. It's called pecan pie. And so I'm thinking like crust. There's going to be like pieces of crust in here. And so, and I'll admit I had some feedback from a friend of mine that really was like, man, it sucks. It's like glorified butter pecan ice cream, which oddly enough I've never had, and I love pecans too. I've never had butter pecan ice cream.
That if I had ice cream, that would be the number one I'd get.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting. See, you learn something new every day. I would have never guessed that. I would,
or a cheesecake one.
That's what I was gonna say. Either like a cheesecake one or maybe like a cherry ice. Do they make cherry ice cream?
I don't like cherry. Cherry's too sweet.
Okay, fair enough.
Wise.
So anyway, I admittedly went into this first taste of this with that comment in my head, and I found the same thing. I didn't feel like there was any like crust in it, but I do feel like as I got down into it, I found some pieces that maybe I think what it is it's frozen. So it's like a different texture, but there's definitely something in there that's not pecans. It's not like what is the pecan filling like made out of, like brown sugar and
it's just that thick stuff.
Yeah, it gets real thick. Well, anyways,
dang it.
It's not that. It's like and I think it's crust. But you're right. It's not. They did not bake. Here's what I would have expected Bluebell to do. Bake some pecan pies or get some pecan pies brought in, crush them all up, mix them up in the vanilla ice cream, and that's the pecan pie ice cream. And that's not what it is. So it tastes really good to me. It tastes like probably not. It does not taste like a homemade pecan pie. The way
your friend said the glorified.
Well, yeah, but I don't know what butter pecan tastes like.
It's pretty much that's what it is.
Okay, so Mama's confirming that that the pecan pie ice cream is just glorified butter pecan. Now I'm gonna have to go try butter pecan so I can verify that. But it was good. Like we ate the thing. We had some friends over. We gave them some, and they liked it too. It's good. I wouldn't buy it again because I like so many other ice creams. Much more.
But if you're looking for a pecan pie in an ice cream version, they kind of missed the mark there.
I think if you're a big time pecan pie person with ice cream, which I am, I like to get the pecan pie slice and put some chocolate ice cream with it. I think that is freaking one of the most amazing combinations on the planet. If you're that person, you're going to be a little disappointed.
Yeah.
Does it taste good? Yes.
Yes. It does taste good.
So if I had to rate it like 1 out of 10, 7, 6.5, 7, something like that. So there you go. There's your review. Sorry we didn't make a video. It got ate up too fast. We just were too busy. I was out of town. It is what it is. Anything else tonight, Mama? All right, that's the show. I don't know. I don't know what it's either episode 6, episode 7. Next time, what are we talking about? You had a good topic.
Oh, what we want to be called when we become grandparents.
What we want to be called when we become grandparents. So we'll talk about that next time as well. We'll figure out a whole bunch of other stuff. Go to the website, talesfromemptynest.com. There's a contact form. Please send us topics. And honestly, if you're following us on TikTok, you give us a lot of topics already. I feel like a lot of our content, we do the short videos, obviously, on TikTok, but then we're having conversations about those things here on Tales from the Empty Nest podcast. So, but if you have other stuff, you have questions, go ahead and drop us a question on the contact form. We're not going to put your email on some list and start sending you stuff.
We need to talk about pets, too, after Empty Nesters. What happens with your pets?
Okay.
They become your children.
We can talk about all that stuff. I mean, there's a million topics I feel like we can be talking about. So anyway, thanks for being with us tonight. You guys have a good one.